Trump's new pick for the Federal Reserve governor is the most controversial person I think I've ever researched. Stick around till the end of this video because I'm going to get into some details with you that are going to have you questioning what America's about to look like in the future. So if you're unaware, just 2 short days ago, Trump nominated a new Fed governor, Stephen Miron, to replace the Fed Governor Kugler, who just resigned. So now's a good time to figure out who Stephen Miron is because he's about to usher in a new era of finance. Stephen spent 15 years in the finance industry, and he got his education at Boston University, where he got a BA in economics, in philosophy, and mathematics, and then got a PhD from Harvard. And around 2015, he became the head of macroeconomics at Sovarnum Capital. He also spent a couple of years as a senior economic policy advisor in the U.S. Treasury. And in December of 2024, Trump nominated him to be on the Council of Economic Advisors for the United States. Now let's talk about his policies because this is where America is going to look way different in the future. Miron is a huge advocate of strategic tariffs, saying that if tariffs are used correctly, it'll help bolster the United States' competitiveness and manufacturing sectors. He's also been very vocal about the Federal Reserve, saying that governors should have shorter terms and presidents should have the ability to fire the governors of the Federal Reserve. Miron's also proposed coordinated international efforts to devalue the US dollar. You heard that right. He wants to devalue it. Now, he believes that if we lower the value of the US dollar, that will also cut costs long-term on US manufacturing and help with trade imbalances, and essentially it would create more competitiveness for our export market. And his idea to do that is essentially to increase the term of bonds. So instead of them being 1 to 5 year bonds or 10-year bonds or 30-year bonds, he wants 100-year bonds. And Miron supports more aggressive rate hikes within the Federal Reserve, saying that the Federal Reserve has been way too cautious and they need to be cutting interest rates. And lastly, Miron is a pro-Bitcoin guy, and he believes that cryptocurrency is here to stay in the long run, and we better get on board with it. So the Federal Reserve just got a whole lot more controversial with Stephen Miron on the board.